Don't take it personal, personal, personal. Don't take it personal, personal, personal. I know it hurts now.
Alright, let's jump into this bitch.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is, of course, use a brown transition color, as I always do, because it helps me map out everything. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. I'm gonna mix my orange with my light brown color, and I'm gonna mix it all into the crease just so that it could start creating more color. And then I'm just eventually gonna keep building up that color, and then I'm just gonna blend it out like always. And then to start kind of defining the point in my crease, I'm gonna add this kind of medium brownish color into my crease, but mostly like at the outer edge. And then I'm gonna eventually keep building this up. Like always, it's always important to build up the color to get to the color that you want it to be, so that's why I add more. After I'm done applying it, I'm just gonna blend it out with a smaller blending brush.
And to even more define it,
We're gonna use an even medium to dark color, which isn't that bad because it's not super dark, so that either way like it still shows up. And I'm just gonna be adding that into the crease as well, and then I'm gonna be kind of flicking it out towards the end.
and eventually I am going to blend again.
To start smoking out the crease a little bit more, I'm going to be using this black eyeshadow from my Morphe 35B palette, and it's going to go into my crease just so that it could look a lot more dark. I am going to keep packing the color little by little. I don't want to put too much all at once because then it gets hard to blend out, so that's why I'm doing that. And then I'm going to blend out. Honestly, you don't really have to use a yellow eyeshadow, but I just like using this as the base color because I am going to be applying a more shimmery, almost metallic kind of eyeshadow. So I thought that the yellow would make it stand out more. I don't know if that makes any sense to y'all, but it's what works for me. But you could always set it with a translucent powder or a light base shadow. And like I said before, I was going to be adding these two metallic colors onto my lid, and I'm just going to be extending that out into a wing just so that when I apply my eyeliner, it still shows out.
And then we just gonna clean that bitch up.
And to kind of sort of define the crease again, I'm going to be adding this black shadow very, very lightly into the outer crease, just because that's the part where it stands out more. And then I'm just going to use a little blending brush just to buff it out. So here's my step-by-step on how to do a wing liner for you guys who don't know how to do them. And the first thing I do is I use my felt tip liner just to create the wing starting from the end of my eye. And then I'm gonna start at the end of my eye, connecting it back to my eyelid. And then eventually you're gonna want to start at the middle of your eye just to start extending out that wing again. And then you're gonna start at your inner corner and again connect it to where the rest of your wing is. It's totally fine that you see that I missed it because that's what I was intending to do, because I wanted my wing to be a bit thicker, and that's why I made my outline thicker. And so eventually this is the easiest part. You just fill in the eyeliner with a black matte liquid liner, but you can always use the felt tip liner if you want, but I feel like this matte black eyeliner works way better. And for my lower lash line, I'm going to be using that same medium brown color, and I'm going to put it all over my under eyes. And last but not least, I'm going to be adding this dark brown to my lower lash line just to smoke it out a little bit more.
I'm hoping you guys noticed the gold flakes on my eyelid, and that is because I added a gold liquid liner onto them, but I didn't want to use glitter, so that's why I did that, but I forgot to add it into the video. But yeah,
This is the end of the video. I hope you guys like it, and if you like it, give it a big thumbs up, and if you didn't like it,
Mitch, I don't give a fuck. You still watch it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Come again. Bye.